Come to find out, he moved back here from California, and is a YouTuber, a pretty successful YouTuber too. Good day, El Paso. Your local junk hauler here, Charlie, aka Dumpster Daddy. We are at home today. We are in front of the truck right now. We got some maintenance work to do. But here we go. Come along. Got to take some tires off. Got to take them to the shop. Got to get that looked at, and got to get something on the truck looked at. Got to get an oil change and something about the 4x4 popped up on it. So here we go. I know I made a video before on the process that I use to change my tires. So won't go through all that right now. Maybe make another video on it later on once, see how this one perform. It's all loaded up and chopped up and ready to go onto the social media sphere, YouTube's, all of that. One thing I am excited about, like I was saying before I had my small mishap that I had to, figure out how to fix real quick. I was able to get my wife on camera. Me and her put together a little vlog. I'm gonna get that out for you guys. She's dropping them gems. She's a very, very smart woman. So don't want to hog her and keep her all to myself. Let her get out here and share some of the stuff and some of her experiences and things with the company, and we'll see how that takes off. We'll see how that does. But for right now, I'm gonna get this taken care of. And all right, folks, so we are on our way to the tire shop, get our tires replaced. Like I said, got my wife on camera. What do I got on here to talk about? Let me see what I got to talk about first off. All right, so yeah. I mentioned my wife, getting her on camera, her dropping some gems for you guys. We got the video all queued up and ready to go. I gotta do what YouTube wants done to it. So this YouTube journey has definitely been a learning experience. There's so much that goes into it. You want to learn to create whatever in the best way you can. Like I've said in previous vlogs before, I stopped and started many a times. I had my phones. Back in the days, I was a Samsung guy. Had the Galaxy Notes, stuck with that line for years. Then the Note 8, was caught, catching fire. So moved away from that, moved on to the iPhone space. Tried filming and stuff and putting together videos and stuff when I was working at the Walt Disney World Company, just on my phone. Had some good, fun success with it. Then I moved over to trying to create videos with my Surface, my Microsoft Surface. It was okay, really didn't like it. But tell you that story just to tell you, like, man, I could have just got into the game. I was overthinking it, whatever. Get a call from a gentleman over in Santa Teresa, New Mexico, right in El Paso's backyard. Gentleman calls me out, has some trash in his garage he wanted to get rid of. Come to find out, he moved back here from California, and is a YouTuber, a pretty successful YouTuber too, as well, right in my backyard. So I looked him up. I'm not going to, say his name or whatever, any of that stuff yet. We're gonna see what comes from it. He did mention that he will be calling us back out to come do some work at some of his other locations. He is getting into the real estate game, so he said he'll be doing some rehabbing and things of that nature. So we'll see what manifests from this newfound client. If we can build a relationship on it, I'm all about figuring out how can I help someone in some type of way. So, it's all about getting to build that relationship and see where you fit. Try to help somebody do what they need, help them get what they need done. Stumbling over my words, but so yeah, that was pretty cool. So as I'm doing my thing in YouTube and trying to grow my channel, to have someone who is successful in his own right, not just with one channel. I believe he has 3 or 4 channels. So I'll be putting in my research on him, going doing some studying up on some of his old stuff, and when he gets back to it, he told me he was taking a break for a little while. He'd been humping for 7 years or something like that. I believe I heard in one of his vlogs, doing his thing, getting his brand, getting his content out there, and stuff's finally, not finally, but stuff is taking off for him and very successful. So we're gonna see what a lot of the gurus that I listen to and all of the YouTube, and the YouTube's first and all, they say success leaves clues. So we're gonna go see what clues we can pick up from another successful YouTuber that is right in our backyard. So I'm excited about that. We're at the tire shop right now. I'm gonna get these tires off, see if they can't fix them. All right, folks, so we are back in the truck. Got my truck all back greased up. She got some fresh oil in her. I gotta leave her with them for a couple of days for them to look at whatever the truck is telling me when it comes to the 4x4. So guess what? Me and the wife are going back out of town. We are going this time to Walt Disney World, our old stomping grounds, our home our home for 10 plus years. So we're gonna go back there for a week and a couple weeks. So we'll just leave the truck up there with them and they can figure out what's going on with the 4x4. So anywho, back to go get our tires, and then we are going back home to put those tires back on the trailer. So here we go. All right, folks, so oil change done, then picked up our tires. Now it's time to go get something to eat. So going to one of my favorite spots out here for something quick and easy, K-Flautas. Out. Get a, all right, folks, so we have finally made it back home. We got our tires all picked up. They're in the truck bed right there. So we're gonna go ahead and get to it, get this put back on here, because we do have us a busy week ahead of us. That's why I took today to get all of the maintenance stuff done to the truck, get the oil change, get the tires fixed up, finna get those put back on there, then do all my other safety checks, and then tomorrow we got an early morning and we're gonna get to it. And then on Wednesday, we're going all the way up to Alamogordo. So we got us a little drive ahead of us there too. That's why I wanted the tires looked at and the oil changed. So let me get this put on, back in a bit. So just a few minutes ago, I stepped up there on the trailer to get into the truck bed. When I forgot, I had an old man step installed. Got that old man step right there. Helped me get in and out of the truck bed easier. Had one on the F-150, loved it. Have one here now. So yeah. folks, so there it is. There you have it. We have got all of our stuff replaced. Oil change on the truck. We did address a question that was asked. I don't know if I'm going to put it in this vlog. I think I'm going to separate it out, make it its own thing. So, but yeah, stay tuned for that. But we're going to go ahead and go into the house. We got some stuff to do on the computer, got some stuff to do on the back end of things, and then going to spend some time with the wife. So, going to talk to you guys later. Dumpster Daddy, out.